Hi guys! If you're new to my channel, my name is Inga and I live in South Korea. If you're not new to my channel, you have heard that intro plenty of times before, and I should probably change it. I know I'm wearing glasses today, but that's because I accidentally fell asleep with my contacts in last night, and so my eyes are red and irritated, and just hopefully the glare on my glasses won't bother you guys too much. So I'm really excited today because I ordered something from Etude House and it came in the mail today, and I'm really excited to share these new products with you. So Etude House came out with their brand new Spring 2016 line, and it's the Berry Delicious line, and the whole concept has to do with strawberries and fruit. A lot of the things they came out with have really pretty berry colors, and I wanted to get a sampling of some of the different items they were offering from this line so I could show them to you, tell you what I thought of them really briefly, and do some quick swatches of what I bought. First things first, they have something in Korea and they call it service, and service basically means service. As in, if you go into any of the road shops here, such as Innisfree or Halka Halka, Tony Moly, Tuko for School, any of them, they will give you some samples and some mini things as well, and this is basically as like a free service for you to like thank you for shopping and to also be able to try some of their new products that are coming out, etc. So they sent me this. So this is just a makeup pouch. It's got the pink and then the strawberries from the Berry Delicious idea, because the whole scheme of the Berry Delicious from their collection is very centered around strawberries in the design. And it's got a cute little heart here at the zipper, and inside it's just basic. I feel like this will be waterproof actually. It's got that kind of plasticky, what's that called? I don't remember what it's called. But it feels like a pretty good lining, so if you spill anything you should be able to clean it pretty well. And I think this is really cute, and I probably will use this. Even though typically I don't like pink, but this I like. I can get behind this. This is adorable. So one of the things they did is they have brand new liquided lips. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like a really opaque kind of lip gloss. It wasn't sticky at all. It was supposed to be like a liquid lipstick, but not in the sense of how we talk about them in the USA, where, you know, our liquid lipsticks, they dry down matte. These they would never dry down. And so the previous formulation I really didn't enjoy because they just slid around everywhere, and it was so easy to like do this and then it's all over your face. So they have a new formulation, and I picked up two colors. So I picked up one color which is called Cherry To Go, so Cherry To Go, and another color which is called Kiwi ttok. So Kiwi pat pat, ttok is usually like the sound you would make if you're putting on like a cushion foundation. It's tok, 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 tok. So the first one, Cherry To Go, looked online more like a candy apple red. Here it looks more like a pink. The one thing I can say about these new formulations is I like them better. They're really easy to blend if you want to do like a gradient. I think they blend so smoothly and so evenly and so beautifully. And because it's not as opaque as the original as well, it's really easy to manage and build. And one of the things I also really like about it is that they stain your lips. It also, it's my favorite part, it smells like strawberries. I am so into this whole fruit-scented lip products thing that they have going on here right now. But I'm gonna swatch this on my lips for you guys so you guys can see the color on me. Let's swatch. So as you can see in person, it is not necessarily a candy apple red. It's more cool toned. Like it's a little too cool toned to be a candy apple red, but it still is a really pretty red color, and I like it a lot, and it smells really good. You see, trying to rub this.
It's stained my lips already.
So like I said, the second color I got was Kiwi ttok, and the reason I got this is because the color is super unique, and I was like, I gotta try it. I gotta see what this is about. This is Kiwi ttok. So don't be fooled by this color. It's not actually gonna look like this on your lips. but I actually like the color it does turn into, and so I'm gonna swatch it for you, and you'll see, you might already see as I pull this out, the applicator is not green, it's purple. So let's swatch this. So I feel like on camera it's probably not showing up in the true to the color. It's like a sheer coating of a fuchsia purpley color, but it just smells so good. It tints your lips a little bit, so your lips tend to look more pink, but you can still, like when you are close, you can see it's like purple. But I think this is really unique. And I think it's also just going to be fun to pull this out in the middle of my class and be like, "Wah!" And they're going to freak out for a second before they see that I'm not going to be wearing green lips at school. So the next product I picked up was their cream cheek blusher, and I picked up 2 of the 3 colors, and so this one looks really orangey on the website, but it's more peach, and then this one was like a strawberry red, and I was all about that. I was just like, I can do that strawberry thing. I feel like that's such a pretty spring and summer color, and I didn't really have a color like this yet, so. The interesting thing about these is it's not like a cream. It's really unique to kind of show you. So this sponge isn't a traditional sponge. It's got a very like kind of coated, like you would use, like a sponge you would use for a cream, but the actual product itself is powdery. So if I show it to you on my finger, you guys can see that is not a cream. Like, it's formulated kind of uniquely, I feel. It doesn't seem like a cream, but it's still packed in there tightly, but it's like a powder on your skin. And it's strawberry scented. So this one is Cookie Blusher number 3. It's something something talgy. As you can see, it's like a really pretty peach apricot. So this next one is the number 1 in the line. Number 2 is a pink, but as you can see, this one is super pigmented. It is so red and like, you can see you're gonna have to be careful when you apply it. So to break it down for you guys today, the number 3 is just a really pretty peach color. I really like this one. I think it's great for every day, but it is really light, and you can go heavier with this because it's not as pigmented as this one. This one, you're going to have to use a light hand. It's super pigmented, and it's such a beautiful color on the skin, but like I said, the pigment in this is so dark that you really need to put this on with a light hand, really light hand. I enjoyed these, I did. I think that these are a pretty good investment as far as blushes go. This one is really light though, so I would suggest not picking this one up unless you do have fair skin. So the last item I picked up was one of their 2 eyeshadow palettes. This eyeshadow palette that I'm holding right now is called Strawberry Mojito. So when I picked it up online, one of the reasons I picked it up is because one of the colors was called Spearmint, and online it looked like this really beautiful, like kind of teal greeny color. It just looked so pretty. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's not a green. So it looks like this. The other one is red with pink. They kind of reversed them, and the inside looks like this. It comes with the sponge tip applicator, and you get 6 shades. Of the 6 shades, only one of them is matte, and that is this one right here. This one is super sparkly, as well as this one right here and this one. So you've got 3 more sparkly ones, and these are more finely milled satin finishes. So I'm gonna swatch these for you guys, and then I'll talk to you about what I actually think about it. This first one is Soda Water. This is such a pretty color. The payoff, the color payoff was good, the pigmentation is good, and it's such a pretty iridescent color. I like this one. Number 2 is Lime and Berry Squeeze. It is a matte peachy color. It is more pink in person, but comes across more orangey. It's just a really pretty peachy pink. Number 3 is Spearmint. This is the one. This one I thought was in green. It is not a green. It is Silver Sparkle. A lot of Silver Sparkle. It's a little bit more difficult to get this to show up on your lid, so I would definitely suggest using some sort of primer, but the shine, look at that, so pretty. Number 4 is called Crushed Strawberry. I was really disappointed with this shade. The pigmentation is terrible. The color doesn't really show up. You're basically relying all on glitter. In the actual palette, it appears to be a lot darker. Not impressed. The next shade is Berry Brown Sugar. So on the swatch, this comes up really pretty, kind of like a coppery color. To put it on your eyelids though, I find it to be a little difficult because the brush doesn't pick it up very well, and so pigmentation on your lid doesn't transfer well. If you were to use this one, I would definitely suggest using your finger. The last one is called Mojito Party with an exclamation point. So the swatch of this doesn't look super pigmented. It is a black with gold sparkles in it and picks up beautifully on a brush. And so when you use it on your eyes, the pigment looks pretty good. In the swatch, as you can see, it is not the most pigmented in the world. So overall, I'll admit, I've never been 100% satisfied with any of the Etude House actual palettes. I love their single shadows. I think their single shadows are fantastic, but their palettes, there's always only like 1 or 2 shades that I think are beautiful, and the rest of them just fall flat. It really makes me sad because their shadows can be so gorgeous. A lot of the time, sometimes they'll swatch really well. If you use them with a brush though, there is no color payoff at all, and it makes me sad. I'm also gonna say on their website, I was a little disappointed because this color Spearmint looks green on their website. It is not, it is a white gold shimmer. Not impressed with the fact that I got something different. I still ended up enjoying this. I feel like it's going to be a little difficult to build up because in that swatch, it swatched really well, but if you try to pick it up with a brush or anything like that, it tends to be really difficult to like get that high shine. So this is definitely a color I'm probably going to be using just my fingers to like pack in the middle of my lid or something like that. But I honestly thought it was going to be this beautiful teal, especially with the name Spearmint. You tend to think of something that might be more green, and it wasn't. So as far as the eyeshadow palette, I can say you can probably pass on the eyeshadow palette. Like this color right here, it looks like it's going to be such a pretty summer color, and it just falls flat. Another thing I had against this is I really don't feel like the colors flow well together. I mean, you've got that matte peach and you've got the sparkly peach, and I feel like those two worked pretty well. And you know, soda water and this might have been good, but the last colors, like the copper that they threw in there, I feel like doesn't really have a place with the color modes, like with the color range they were going for. I feel like it's a little awkward. I understand them wanting to put the dark in there with the gold sparkles, but I feel like, you know, going for this dark brown black with the gold sparkles also doesn't really flow as well with the whole silver and silvery white that they had going on here. So, you know, the mix of the warm tones with some cool tones and some summery fruity tones, it's just a palette that now that I have it, I probably will use it every now and then just for these first 3 colors. Maybe I might try this one, but for the most part, I'm probably not going to touch this too much, and that's just really sad to me. So that's it for my mini swatch and haul here for you guys today. I did also end up getting the Play 101 stick blusher in number 12. So now I have the highlight and the foundation, the stick blusher, and the double-ended contour. So if you would like to see a review of that, please just post it down in a comment below. I hope this was really helpful for you. I'll try to list more details for you guys in my description box, such as pricing. You can buy these on the Etude House website. You can also buy these on Gmarket, and I'm sure that if they're not on Amazon, they will be soon. So there's always that to look forward to. Anyway, just to remind you guys, I'm going on a vacation from the 19th until the 25th, and then I won't be around a computer for a few days after that, so there's going to be a short break in videos, but I will be back soon, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the new comments and ideas and videos you want to see, etc. Don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every single week except for this week that I'm going to be on vacation. But other than that, I post videos every week and I love hearing from you guys. Anyway, I need to go eat because I'm hungry. So I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.